Good morning, welcome to the vlog. I just made myself an iced coffee, but put it in a Dutch Bros cup because why does coffee taste so much better if it's in a cup from somewhere else? Plus a glass straw. Elite combo right there. So I think we're gonna try to have a little picnic this afternoon if it's nice out. So I wanna make a really pretty charcuterie board and we're just gonna go to like a nice park, maybe bring the tree hammock and stuff and hang out. So I chopped and washed some veggies this morning. That's the band-aid on my finger. Specialized in knife skills over here. And I'm wearing a very long, flowy, summery dress for the picnic occasion today. I ordered this on walmart.com and I wanted to thank Walmart for continuing to work with me and sponsoring a portion of today's video. And I want to show you some of the other things I picked up. This feels high-end. Like this is double lined. It has a nice like kind of heavy-ish feel to it, which is nice because a lot of times with white dresses it can be really see-through. I'll link everything I'm talking about down below in the description box, and I'm also pinning a comment with the links there. If you shop through the app or the website, super fast shipping. A lot of items, it's 2-day shipping or less. I actually got a couple of these same day. And there's some big brands on Walmart. They carry Ninja, which is, you guys know, one of my personal favorites. My air fryer, my Ninja Creamy. I have the double basket air fryer. I think I mentioned my air fryer to someone at least once a day. KitchenAid, Dyson, like there's some big brands, and if you need to get it quick for a gift or you could do that. I picked up an e.l.f. product that I haven't tried yet. It's the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration, but the lip mask. I'm excited to try this because I love the cleansing balm from this line. Ooh, this looks so satisfying. Look at that color. Has a very subtle scent. I would say it's a mix of like fresh and floral. Okay, this skirt fits so cute. I feel like this is the perfect length. It hits right on my hips and it has this really cute like angled kind of front right here where it just looks really flattering, and then the back are shorts, and this was $11.98, and this feels nice. Like the jean material is a little bit soft and has a little bit of a stretch to it, I would say. I've been on an at-home nail kick lately. I've been doing my own gels for a few months and I wanted to switch it up and try some press-ons again, or like glue-ons. I used to use glue-on nails years ago and I had some that lasted, they would stay on really well for me, like for a couple weeks, few weeks maybe. But these are by Olive & June, which I didn't know they carried Olive & June on there, so that's exciting. I used to have a couple Olive & June polishes that were really nice. Also got their nail glue. This had really good reviews, and then I definitely had this in the past, and I remember really liking this. It's a nail polish remover pot. So what's cool is it's a little sponge on the inside, so you don't need any cotton pads. You literally just stick your nail in there, move it around, and the nail polish will come off. Also for traveling, this would be nice. Nail strengthener and their top coat. And this packaging for the top coat just really does it for me. Whoops, showing you the back. Quick dry top coat. I have to have a good quick dry top coat or else I just ding them up right away. Another beauty item, I haven't heard anything about this yet. It's the Fat Oil Slick Click Shiny Lip Balm by NYX. This reminds me of High End One I have. I tried this on yesterday. It's in the shade Clout, and this is that pretty like light pink color. I'm gonna be getting a lot of use out of this pot. When I saw this on there, I immediately added to my cart. Pots can be super expensive. I don't understand. And this one was only $8.48. And if you're not into the pink color, they have a couple other colors. There's a black one as well. But I need to add a little bit of color into this room because you know me, everything is very neutral. And I put this new little like bookshelf thing I got under the TV, which I'll show you in this vlog, but I just think that corner needs like a little bit of a pop of color. I'm super into the layered necklace look lately, and I like that these ones come pre-layered. You get 3 little hearts in here. So because I, recently moved in, I don't have a bunch of like hosting things or cute platters and stuff like that yet. And this, when I saw this, I was like, whoa, this is perfection. This is like heavy duty, nice looking. I'm gonna use it for the charcuterie board today. This summer, I wanna be in water, I wanna be at parks, and I wanna be grilling. So I got these OXO, this grill set. This brand makes some good stuff. Like if you need some nice quality kitchen gear, this brand is nice. I have a few other things from them. I'll leave a couple of my go-to Walmart fashion items down below that I mentioned last time, like the super soft $2.98 tank tops that I have in a few colors, my blue jacket that is so freaking soft, the Walmart leggings that I recommend that are under $10. So those will be linked down below along with all the stuff I talked about today in this little haul. But let me show you where I think this will look really cute. I want to get some soil and repot a lot of my plants because they are struggling in here. And then we're gonna charcuterie board it up. I'm so excited to use this. So I don't think I showed this yet, but here's the TV, just so you can see. I didn't want like a huge thing. I just wanted something narrow, and this is perfect. I can put some decor and books on it, but it's not like too big. So I'm thinking this could look cute here. Don't know if this plant's probably way too small, but like that one in there and then a big one in there. Oh yeah, that would be cute. Like if I get a really green and fluffy one right there. Okay, so I just put out a few of the things. Some of the fruits I rinsed and they're kind of drying off right now, but we've got salami, some prosciutto. I love prosciutto. And with the salami, I want to do that thing where you use a cup and make like the little flowers with it. This morning, I chopped up some of the cheeses. I got plums, but they're definitely not fully ripe yet, so they're a little tart, so I just have a few slices of plum. But this is a blueberry cheddar, which was interesting. This was from Walmart. Actually, both of these were from Walmart. And a mango habanero cheddar, which that one is really good. I have some Mary's crackers. I love these for boards. I feel like the really seedy crackers are super good when you have a lot of like sweet stuff and fruits. And these I tried for the first time. I've already dug into these and had a couple. They're super good. They're basically just like little non-bites, but if you really wanted to go all out, you could like toast these and drizzle it with olive oil. I might drizzle it with olive oil today because I picked up this Graza olive oil, which I kept hearing about. It's from Cordoba, Spain. I just love the packaging of this. I think it's so cute. And I love that it's in like a sriracha bottle. But they make a drizzle version for eating like after cooking, and then they also make a cooking oil. But this drizzled on top of these and these like warmed up will be really good. And I'm gonna put some honey on the board too. I love these, and just for a little pop of green, I might sprinkle a few of these in there. Definitely have to have some kind of pickle. I was looking for the little cornichons or whatever they're called, the little tiny ones. These were the closest I could find. They only had this massive thing of these, but I down pickles, so not worried about getting through a jar of pickles this big. I believe in myself. And then we have the tomatoes, cherries, and strawberries. Start pressing it around the edges and then keep layering it. Like make sure the edges are overlapping, and then you just kind of keep going as filled out as you want the rows, basically. Oh, and you can't see. Hold on. I don't want it super big because I would rather make 2 small roses for the board. So pretty. Okay, that's all I have for this one, so mini one. I can put something in the middle. I don't have any little small like sauce containers yet, so what I'm gonna do is take my honey and pour some of it in this little, this was like a to-go thing that I just poured out, whatever sauce was in there. So I'm just gonna put some honey in that. It's not gonna look great. Like I wish I had a couple more black ones. That would look ideal. So I might just keep it off on the side, honestly. But just so we have some honey to dip into. And then I'm gonna drizzle the olive oil on the little pitas and then add some Malden sea salt flakes. If you've never tried the salt flakes, oh my God. Okay, here's the final charcuterie board. I swear I could make these things all day. I think it's so fun. Clearly I'm no pro, but it is fun. And I just kind of try to like look at all the colors, spread them out, try to make it not too matchy-matchy, and also do like 3 of things. I remember in art that helps. I've got the honey over here. Definitely need little containers. We didn't get brie, but next time that would be really good if you had like a warm brie. The prosciutto thing, I just kind of tried to make look pretty. Mine were all like stuck together, but I love the look of this cheese. If you can find this blueberry cheese, get it, because it almost looks like marbled. It looks really cool and breaks up the other colors really nicely. And then to do this strawberry thing, I literally just sliced it down and then you just spread it. The yellow cherries I think look really pretty instead of having like too much red with the tomatoes and strawberries. If I had more salami, I would have done probably 3 roses and made them like as full as the first one, but that's super easy to do if you've never done that, the wine trick. We're gonna eat this. It's not sunny out, so it actually looks kind of cold. So we might just put on a show and have a little charcuterie lunch spread in here, but nonetheless, very beautiful and love it on my Walmart tray. So pretty. Okay, you know sometimes how the clothes just pile up. Gonna get this sorted out. I currently have sheets in the wash. It's like that kind of morning. I feel like my brain can't get everything done that I need to get done today if my apartment's not clean. Hectic. I just cleaned up the kitchen, broke down a lot of boxes, but now we're gonna do the closet. Okay, we're gonna put on makeup and pretend like we're not really stressed and that there isn't someone right there, because even after however many years I've been on the interwebs, I still cannot film when there's people in the same room, same house. I've been trying this out. It's the NYX blur screen. So this is SPF 30 blurring primer sunscreen. It has this like look, when you first put it on, it does look kind of white. It has this interesting, thick, super creamy consistency. It does leave a tacky finish, so if you don't like that, you wouldn't like this, but it feels more like a primer than a sunscreen. Like this is one of those that I don't immediately notice blurring around my pores, but when I put something else over top, I do feel like it's a little bit smoothing, not quite as much as like the NYX marshmallow primer that I love. Lately, I've been using this as bronzer, basically. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but this is in the shade, this 4 medium. So I'll put on a tinted moisturizer, foundation to match my self tanner, and then I use this around like the perimeter of my face as a bronzer. And because it's just like the glowy, you know, kind of tinted product, it just looks super natural and it gives such a pretty sheen to the skin. This is the Say Slip Tint in the shade 3.5. I also like using this because if my foundation or tinted moisturizer is a little bit light, depending on how dark my tanner is and where we're at with the whole fading thing, then I can apply this more and just blend it in, and it like darkens my overall foundation too. Try not to be stressed. You know, when you're just like, okay, I'm gonna do the next thing on my list and then ignore all of the other stuff in my brain to try to not get overwhelmed. But we're gonna do a little card Q&A. I just asked you guys on Instagram this morning if there's anything you want me to chat about. So I think I'm gonna go get coffee, go through a drive-through, find a good spot to camp out. One thing I've been using is the Cetaphil, just like basic body lotion, but with ceramides. And something in that, I swear, is making my tanner stay on so much longer, like literally a few days longer than normal. So I don't know, post about that on Instagram. But I do think if you want to make your tanner stay on a little bit longer, that one doesn't seem to have any like oils or things that would break down the tanner, as far as I can tell. And I do feel like it's making it stay on and look less patchy and just like fade kind of more even than usual. Gonna retry the Say concealer because I haven't used this one a whole lot. I just want some brightening today, not a ton of coverage. And this one, at least from what I remember, didn't have a ton of coverage. I haven't tried it with this brush yet. It's more of like a bigger, flimsy one. Every time I put this one on, I'm like, that's fine. Nothing special. I'm gonna try this NARS liquid blush in Secret Lover. What a name. Whoever's naming the NARS products really has the best job. Well, it already looks very sheer. I can tell this is going to be one of those like watercolor kind of blushes. It almost looks more like a blush topper, like it's giving a glow, but very sheer. I could see this being pretty on nothing. Like just if you want a little bit of color to your cheeks, but you're not applying other makeup, maybe just like sunscreen. But on a full face, I'm definitely having to layer this up because it is very sheer. I've been on such a frozen yogurt kick, and right now it is 11:15 in the morning, and I want frozen yogurt. I'm gonna put on a liquid eyeshadow. I haven't used a liquid eyeshadow in a long time. I actually don't think I'm gonna blend anything in the crease. I kind of just like the little wash of color. I don't even feel like I need this right now because my face is a little bit darker, but I just kind of want to show you what I've been doing. So I'll put a little bit of the e.l.f. usually before blush, and then up on my forehead. I'm just putting a little bit right now because I don't really need it. I'll either take my same foundation brush or I'll take my liquid bronzer brush and just blend it out. But see how it gives? It just gives such a pretty sheen right there. It just looks very natural. I'm gonna take this Ardell Brow Glue Instant Lamination Lift. I've used this a couple times, but I honestly didn't look to see how it actually held, so let's see today. I like to press it, like coat both sides and then press it up. I'm not gonna do these today. Well, I restocked on my favorite voluminous press-ons. I love these, there's no glue, and you just put it underneath your lash. I have a few videos explaining how I do these exactly, so I'll put that right here if you wanna see that. But I also picked up this lash extension kit. I'm kind of waiting until my eyes and skin like calm down from whatever's happening, but this is, I saw a makeup artist use these on Natalie, Nick Viall's now wife, for her wedding day. She put these extensions on and they looked so pretty. They were like short, not too dramatic, and on my eyes I always try to find lashes that are really short. It says lasts up to 2 weeks, but you could also just use them with lash glue if you didn't want to use it as extensions. Just glue some lash glue and put it on like normal. So I might do that, but they looked very pretty. That cream shadow is creasing. I swear you only get mascara on your face when you're in a rush. I saw, who did I see? I'm blanking on her name now. Kelsey, the one who won The Bachelor, or ended up with Joey. She was using this lipstick in one of her videos. It's Teddy Bear by Milani, and she has a darker complexion than I do, so I'm guessing this is gonna look like much more intense on my skin tone, but I wanna see. It looked like a really pretty neutral, like everyday tone on her. I used to use this lipstick, not this shade, but I'm trying to remember what shade it was. I used to use this lipstick all the time. This Formula is Beautiful by Milani. This one smells like watermelon, which I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, but definitely not for like an everyday color for me. It's definitely too intense, so I'm gonna wipe that off, not with my finger. Okay, we're in the car chilling. This street usually has nobody, but today, of course, cars are flying by. Got the caffeine. I'm hoping there's caffeine in here. I tried to order the chai 1/3 sweet from Dutch Bros, but with espresso, a shot of espresso. I can't taste much in here. I don't taste caffeine. I might be ruining Dutch Bros for you, but if you look on their app and look at the sugar in their drinks, I always just get a cold brew with creamer and soft top, and that one is unsweetened, and I just love the taste of their cold brew. It's like not bitter, but it's strong and it really gets me going. But if you look at their sugar drinks, like all of the other drinks, even the ones that sound like they're not going to be sugary, literally all of their drinks have like 50 grams of sugar, 30 grams of sugar, 150 grams of sugar for like a large. It's nutso. The street's too busy, we're moving. So I was planning on doing a Q&A, but more so I just kind of feel like I wanted to have like a bit of an honest chat with you guys about just where I'm at with certain things, why I feel like I've had this like filming kind of block lately, and how I feel like that's bled into what I'm putting out. So I guess there's a few different angles of this, but lately I've just been feeling like very burnt out with YouTube. So I feel like there's just kind of like a few different things that have been compounding over the last, what month? Really 6 months, like since the beginning of the year, that I've just been like pushing through, and now I'm just kind of like at that point where I'm very burnt out. So I've just felt like, I guess, disconnected from you guys, from YouTube, because there's been things going on in real life that I don't want to talk about yet, or I don't even know if I'm going to. I always try to find the balance. I try to find the balance of being able to be open with you guys about certain things and like having that connection, because I care about you guys, and you know, I've put a lot of my life out in the last 12 years, but I've also not shared about a lot, and I try to always find that balance of what feels good to me and what feels like authentic, but while still keeping my privacy about certain things. And I've just felt like lately, I don't know if it's just a combo of like health stuff being worse. I think just like trying to still feel connected to you guys and be open, but when like the things that are going on I don't want to talk about, that's what's hard, because if I'm not talking about like what I'm dealing with and just like the day to day, and so then what I do post, it just feels like I have this block right now, because I'm posting kind of just like I always do in the moments that I can and that I feel good enough, but then it's just like, to me it just feels kind of like sometimes frilly, like there's not much substance there. I've tried to be like, I think, fairly open with you guys over the years about certain things going on, but I have kept a boundary as well, and it's just trying to find that balance. Been struggling with that the last really 6 months, because I was going to take, right before the new year, was going to take that, you know, December month off to hopefully recharge. I was feeling super burnt out at the end of the year. That was supposed to be like the recharge, reset for YouTube kind of thing. I was hoping that I would feel like super ready to go, ready to roll for the new year. Like I've talked about, I was like putting out fires with a rental property situation. So I basically never had that time to like actually get a break. And I think like most of us get the idea of burnout at this point, but it's interesting because I really haven't had it. Like in all 12 years, I would say I've really only had it a couple times. And it's not even the creative things, because I could like, I have right now a whole list of videos that I could film. It's not running out of ideas really. It's just that, I don't know how else to say it besides like it's been pretty freaking brutal, like more brutal than usual with health stuff. I feel like because I am just not talking about and showing like 80% of my life right now, and then it feels like what I am posting is just kind of more like surface level. Yeah, I honestly just feel very burnt out. I feel like I need a actual like significant break to deal with all the health stuff and deal with things going on, and then also have an actual break from YouTube and try to just do like a full reset. The issue is that, and I'm so thankful, you know, to be in this position in the first place, but with brands, a lot of the times you book out like year-long contracts and you have things set in place. And so to be able to take a break, I would have to like break contracts. So I've been trying to figure out how to like shift around my schedule. And I don't want this to come across as like, you know, I'm so grateful for YouTube. I love YouTube and it's been such an amazing thing. You know, this is just me sharing my thoughts as of lately, but this isn't like a greater reflection on like, you know, YouTube and not being great. Like, I'm so grateful that I've been able to do this all these years and that you guys still watch and care about me and ask about my family and like want to know how I'm doing and take time out of your day to watch. Like, I can't tell you how much I do appreciate that. And I still recognize your photos. I see you guys who comment a lot and I truly appreciate it. I'm just trying to figure out how to like sustainably continue to do this for myself. Hopefully all of that just saved. My camera internal temperature just got too hot and shut off. So I'm on my phone now. But I did just want to apologize if any of you have felt like my content lately has been like a little bit flat. I hope for the majority of you it hasn't felt that way, but if it has, I am sorry. But I did want to give one positive life update, because this is what I got the most questions about, and I think some of you have been guessing just based on past vlogs and stuff, but like I'm putting this literally right at the end of the video. I do have a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship and he is so special and I'm just so thankful for him. He makes me laugh like 5,000 times a day, which is just the best. We have so much fun together. He's been incredible with all the health stuff and I just feel so grateful for him. Because I was traveling and, you know, single for a couple of years and stuff, it honestly feels kind of surreal. Like sometimes I'll pinch myself and be like, is this happening? Does he exist? Is this real? And it just feels very right. So that's the update there. Again, you can check out everything on walmart.com. All of the links are down in the description box, and I'll also pin a comment too with all the links there too. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.